I apologize for the lateness of this, but I was making too many mistakes last night, so I crumpled it up and I thought I'd get it out to you here early this morning. So here's our example. You accidentally picked up the wrong iPod. Yes, throwback to when people used iPods. And you're stuck listening to your mom's music. Luckily, you only have time to listen to 3 of the songs on the iPod on your way to school. If the iPod has 10 songs, of which you only like 4, what's the probability of that? And then we got a couple scenarios here. So let's look at our information here. There are 10 songs on this thing. You like 4, and you only have time to listen to 3. Those are all key ingredients of what we're dealing with here. So first off, I'm going to show you 2 different ways we can do the spot fill method, or we can do combinations, permutations. So how do we know combination, permutation? Does it say anywhere where they have to fill a certain spot? I have to listen to the songs I like first and third, first and second? No. Here we like all the songs. Well, in spot fill, I like it, or I should say you like it, and you like it. There's no way that can be changed. That's your only sample space. So, as we look at it, again, we have a total of 10 songs. I'll put this over here. We like 4, meaning we dislike 6 when that arises. Okay, so probability we like the first song, like 4, 10 possible. That song has been listened to. We are not getting in the repeats on this. So probability then is we have 3 songs left that we like out of 9 left to play. And then we have 2 songs left out of 8 left to play. So we can work with our fractions a number of ways. You could reduce these if you want to. You can just multiply them straight across. 4 times 3 times 2 gives us 24. And multiplying those across, 720. Yes, you can reduce the fraction. I'm going straight to a decimal of 0.03 repeating. Okay, now let's look at it using combinations, permutations. Well, as we look at this, order doesn't matter. So we got a combination going on here. And we want what we like out of total songs. What we like out of total songs. So we like 4 of them. We're only going to listen to 3 of them. So out of those 4 songs, 3 will be listened to. And again, doesn't matter the order. So it's a combination. Doesn't matter the order. How many total songs are there? There's 10. But how many do we have time to listen to? And that answer is, again, 3. So as I get my handy dandy calculator out, I'm going to go 4. I want combination. Enter. 3. So there's your numerator. 4. Divided by parentheses. Use the parentheses. 10 with a combination of 3 again. Close my parenthesis. Equals. Same decimal that we got right here. Kind of a shortcut. Same thing, that would reduce. That's why, again, we didn't reduce that one. But you can see the same things coming up. So you have choices. All right, but now let's see how this is going to be a little bit more beneficial than this. And you'll start seeing this a little bit in our next example. Okay, so now, what's the probability we like 2 of the songs? Well, let's look at our sample space. Does it say where those 2 songs we like are coming into play? Doesn't. Could be any one of the 3 spots. So we could have like, dislike. You could like it, you could dislike it, you could like it. or you could dislike the first one, like, and like. There's your sample space based on 2 out of the 3 songs. So in other words, there's 3 possibilities that can happen. All right, let's spot fill. 3 possibilities, they're all going to have the same probability. So instead of doing all 3 and adding them together, we do it one time and multiply by 3. You should remember that from your notes. With the other problems. So what's the probability we like it? Well, go back to here. 4 out of 10. What's the probability we're going to get another one that we like? We've used one of them, so down to 3. We use one of them down to 9. Now, here's where it comes in. Now this is one we dislike. There are 6 songs we dislike. How many songs are left on the shuffle? Well, we've used 2 of them. So we're going to multiply those fun things together. 4 times 3 is 12 times 6 will give us 72. Our total is still 720 in this case, and again, you can reduce this. And we get 0.1, but that's for 1. We need 3 of them. So our answer becomes 0.3. All right, again, let's see how these combinations can help us out. Again, you like this way? Have at it. It's all you. But I want to show you the other one as well. So now what's happening? We're going to like 2 and dislike 1. Still got our total songs. Okay, so we have how many songs we like? 4. We want 2 of them in no particular order. So 4 combination 2. This takes care of those 2 things right there. Times, we got dislike. Well, how many songs don't we like? Well, if we like 4, we dislike 6. And we need 1 of those to be played. Well, we don't need it, but it's going to happen, in other words. And what's our total again? 10 songs with only 3 being played. So, let's check it out. Clear. All right, so we go 4, need a combination. And we want 2 out of that. So we hit enter. I'm going to multiply that by, and I'm going to hit parentheses because I want to keep my stuff together. And we only want 1 out of the 6 that we don't like, parentheses, enter. So that gives us a 36. Again, things reduced. Now we're going to divide that answer by, and again, I want to keep my stuff together. There were 10 songs. We don't care, but only 3 of them are going to be played. And there's our 0.3. So what did we avoid? Having to use our sample space, and remember to multiply our answer by 3 as we're doing the work. All right, final part of this is you like only 1 of the songs. So again, we got to go with our sample space. We only like 1 of the songs. So we could like it, dislike, dislike. We could dislike, we could like, we could dislike, we could dislike, dislike, and then like. We like only 1 of the songs. Okay, so again, only 3, but you can see is what's happening here is your sample space. As we have more choices and we want different things happening, that it could get a little bit out of control in terms of having to write this sample space. But let's work with it. So we'll spot fill a little bit. We like the song. That's a 4 out of 10 that we've concluded. Then we want to dislike. Remember, with 4 songs being liked, there are 6 we don't like. 6 out of 9 on the dislike. And the next one is another dislike. So there used to be 6. We listened to one we don't like, so we're down to 5. And there are 8 songs left on our shuffle. So we have a numerator of 120. Our denominator 720. And again, you can reduce the fraction if you like. I'm going straight to the decimal. And we get 0.16 repeating. So let's see how the combinations are going to work for us. Oh, by the way, let's not do that yet. That's for 1. So here's my advice. Keep your calculator display all the way out. That's why it's there for you. We still have to multiply that by 3. Almost forgot. There's another thing. You forget your sample space sometimes. So 0.5, you got a 50% shot. 50-50 that you'll get one you don't like. Okay. So now let's get our combinations going here and see what's going on. So again, I'm going to write out what's happening. We're going to like 1, dislike 2, and all over our total. So again, 4 songs are liked. We want 1 of them. We want the combination. 4 total. We want 1. That takes care of that. There are 2 that dislike. How many total are there that we dislike? Again, remember to set up total and then what we kind of want. There are 6 that are disliked in this. And we want, in this case, 2 of them to occur. And then total 10 songs, 3 are being played. So let's see how this works out for us. Again, using my key sequences and parentheses. I want 4 combination. Again, doesn't matter which one. So I hit enter. 1. So there's the first part of it. Times 6 with a combination of 2. Close. So I'm going to clear that because I forgot my parenthesis. So we'll start again. 4 combination 1 enter times, now I got my parenthesis, 6 with the combination of 2. Again, order doesn't matter. So there's our numerator. And if you go back, stuff that will be reduced. And we're going to divide that by 10 with a combination of 3. And there's our 0.5. Hopefully that shows you and explains a little bit of how these work a little bit as compared to just doing that spot fill stuff.